Hi everybody, this is Matthew Poes with Poes Acoustics. All right, Mr. Hinterseer, I apologize, I probably butchered that pronunciation, but I think that's what it says. You wrote, "Thanks for your excellent videos. This one was particularly insightful." And he's talking about what I learned from 30 days of home theater video quality something. I don't remember the name of that video. Looking forward to your Christie projector reviews. I've invested significant time optimizing the visual aspects of my dedicated home cinema. Some key features of my setup. So he says he's got for the screening and viewing a 215-inch Stewart scope screen. I'm guessing he means diagonal, but I don't know that. It's non-acoustic, floor-to-ceiling, 1.0 gain. First row viewing distance is 12 feet, so he's closer than THX recommendation, which the TH recommendations were correct for like 25, 30 years ago. It's incorrect now, so just don't follow that. Created a virtual center point between floor and ceiling for audio correction. I don't know what you mean by that, but okay. Room treatment. Front half of the room, including floor, is covered in triple black velvet. Discovered significant darkness differences between regular black and triple black velvet. Yep, they are different. Triple black velvet proved notably darker than the blackest black I could find for my speaker grill. Focus on elimination of all visual distractions to enhance movie immersion. So the current challenge, my JVC DLA NX5 projector struggles with the large screen size. Though I believe this might be addressable through software optimization. I considered an acoustically transparent screen, but couldn't achieve my desired field of view without encountering screen door effect issues. So the JVC actually I think is nowhere near bright enough for this. You're not going to be able to get proper HDR brightness of the highlights. I don't think you're a little off, and I don't know that software optimization is going to fix that. Having said that, there's something to be said to what you said. I do think that because it is so dim, that if you were to be able to properly optimize a dynamic tone mapping algorithm, you probably would find that HDR images would look a lot better on that projector. The problem is the price of an outboard processor is going to be on par with the price of that projector. So I wouldn't do that. To me, it'd be a waste of money. I would just move up to a brighter projector. All right, so you're considering the new Epsons, which is not a bad idea. The QB1000 or the QL3000 might better suit my needs. Despite loving JVC's black floor performance, yes, although the NX5, remember, has the worst blacks of any of the JVCs, and while it's better than those at the same price point, the Epsons you're talking about are more expensive projectors. So the black floor of these projectors may not be that far off from the JVC. I did see them, but I didn't see them in environments where I could really comment on their black floor that well. So I can't tell you if it's as good as I'm saying, but what I saw looked good, and it wouldn't shock me if that turns out to be true. Ultimately, I'm looking forward to when 10K lumen laser projectors become more affordable. Hey man, you and I both, everybody would like to see that. I don't think that that's coming super soon. As in, I don't think that's coming for the next 5 years kind of a thing. Anything that can do that kind of brightness is just not going to have 4K or even close to 4K resolution. It's not going to have good contrast ratio. It's not going to have good color. There probably are 10,000 lumen projectors that are relatively affordable, like maybe $4,000 or $5,000, but they're going to be lousy business projectors where the image quality just isn't going to be good. Of the two you're talking about, the QL3000 would be the one I would recommend. I know it's quite a bit more money, but it's quite a bit brighter. So I think for the size of your screen, that's a much, much better choice, and I think that you're going to find that that's a huge improvement. Now, I know you're more focused on the video than the audio. I will say my one concern in a system like this is that when you do a floor-to-ceiling screen and it's not acoustically transparent, then your room would have to be, especially with scope, your room would have to be really, really wide if you've got a scope screen that goes floor to ceiling to be able to have the left and the right speakers on either side of the screen. So that may be the case. Maybe you have a very wide room. But it would concern me that this kind of a setup would compromise speaker placement to the extreme. And then, of course, with the center speaker, so I don't know where your center speaker is. Is it in the ceiling? Is it on the floor, like covering a portion of the screen? I can't imagine any scenario where you would be able to get a good center image out of your setup unless you're using maybe Phantom and you've got, like I said, the left and the right on the edges there. The fact that you're getting a screen door effect, I don't know what screen you were using, but I'm sitting 12 feet from an acoustically transparent screen. I cannot see the texture. When I project an image on it, I cannot see the texture. So I'm guessing the acoustically transparent screen you used was probably just not the right kind. I think that if you were to use something like my preferred screen, which is going to be the Seymour Screen Excellence Neo fabric, I think you would find that that screen would not have a noticeable screen door effect, as you put it. For what it's worth, the term screen door effect actually refers to being able to see the lines between the pixels, and happens more with like LCDs. I would be surprised if you were actually seeing that on the JVC, but I mean, that's a big screen for that viewing distance. I guess to each their own, I don't know. But if you're not seeing, the thing is you would see that with any screen. Yeah, the screen shouldn't affect that. I'm wondering if what you were seeing was more like a Moira effect or something. I'm wondering if it was something else. I don't know. All right, that's my answer to your video. I hope it was helpful. I do think that moving to a much brighter projector would be better. I don't know that I would stick with that projector. I don't think it's the right projector for that screen. It's a good projector, but not for that screen, not for something that big. Hope that's helpful for others too. I do hear about people constantly throwing up like 200-inch screens with just the like low end projectors, and they say it looks great. And I think you think it looks great because you've never seen what it's supposed to look like, but it doesn't look great. And it would look way better with a brighter projector, or honestly, just a smaller screen. Since you seem to be somebody who's really focused on the video, I'd just get a brighter projector. All right, thanks for watching these videos. Like and subscribe. So like these videos, subscribe to my channel. Keep asking questions. It's all much appreciated. You guys are helping me grow, and I really appreciate that. I got more stuff coming.